Hello from the beautiful city of Ulm in South Germany. We will do today a nice road trip through over the Swabian Alb, hilly region from Ulm to Tübingen on the national road B28. We had a great summer day, let's go! We start in Ulm, a city of about 125,000 inhabitants situated on the Danube in the German state of Baden-Württemberg near the border with Bavaria. The neighboring town of Neu-Ulm, it was part of Ulm until 1810 and is situated now on the Bavarian side. Founded around the year 850, Ulm is rich in history and traditions, being a former free imperial city. There are many historic sites, despite the city being heavily bombed during the Second World War. The cathedral has the world's highest church steeple in the world at over 161 meters. One can climb almost to the top and have a great view over the city of Ulm and its surroundings from there. The old fisherman's quarter on the river Blau, near the confluence with the Danube, with half-timbered houses, cobblestone streets and picturesque footbridges, is very interesting. There are also some remaining sections of the city wall and the 14th century Butcher's Tower. The town hall, built in 1370, features some brilliantly colored murals dating from the mid-16th century, with worth visiting, as well as the Krone Inn, a medieval complex of 15th-16th century houses. Another historic district is Auf dem Kreuz, with many buildings dating back to before 1700. In the cities there are also many museums and cultural institutions. Albert Einstein was born in Ulm, and there is a memorial at the site of the house where he was born. Today Ulm is an important economic center and an university city. I visited it proper a few years ago, had a great time here, and now let's see also some photos I took during my extensive walks through the historical districts before driving further. And now, in the hopes that the photos from Ulm gave a better glimpse of how this beautiful city looks like, now let's drive further on the National Road 28 westbound. B28 is a nice drive through the Swabian Alb. We are first following the river Blau. We are steadily climbing through the beautiful valley, going through some small towns of like Blaustein and Blaubeuren. In Blaubeuren there is a source of the Blau river, a karst spring called the Blautopf, the second largest karst spring in Germany. The valley is also known for the climbing possibilities, with many climbing routes above the valley. Also there are many nice hiking trails, and making the area a beautiful nature destination. From the valley we climb to the high plateau of Swabian Alb, Schwäbische Alb in German. A mountain range extending for 220 kilometers through the German state of Baden-Württemberg. The region's landscape resembles a high plateau, which slowly falls to the southeast. The northwestern edge is a steep escarpment rising up to 400 meters from the surrounding landscape, while the top is flat or gentle rolling. The highest elevation reaches just over 1000 meters. The area is also used for small-scale agriculture. Fossils can be found everywhere in the region. The Urwelt Museum houses world's largest petrified crinoid colony with a size of 18 meters and an age of about 180 million years. We are climbing on the high plateau starting from Blaubeuren, a climb of about 300 meters altitude difference to the highest point of the road at about 850 meters, before fastly descending to Bad Urach, known for its spa and therapeutic baths. Bad Urach also possesses a late medieval marketplace with a city wall and half-timbered houses that date back from the 15th and 16th centuries. The castle residential home of the Counts of Württemberg-Urach, contains rooms that date from the Gothic, Renaissance and Baroque periods. The Golden Hall, one of Germany's loveliest Renaissance rooms, is particularly worth a visit. After Bad Urach, we drive through Reutlingen before arriving in the beautiful town of Tübingen, our destination of this trip. Until then, let's admire the scenic drive with some music, and I'll be back in Tübingen to say a few words about this beautiful town. Until then, just relax, sit back and enjoy the ride.
like a bird on a tree. I'm just sitting here, I got time, it's clear to see. From up here, the world seems small. We can sit together, it's so beautiful, you and me. We meant to be in the great outdoors, forever free. Step back to see the truth around you. From a distance you can tell. You and me were meant to be in the great outdoors, forever free. You and me, meant to be in the great outdoors, forever free. With you, I can't be sad with you. Just take my hand and fly up through the dreams where the skies are so clear. With you, I wanna stay with you. With you, I love the way that you love me today. Let's run up through the fields where the sun shines and heals. With you, I wanna stay with you. It's been so cold since you have been gone. Like I was told, you're the only one. Like I was told, you're the only one. I can't be sad with you. Just take my hand and fly up to the dreams where the skies are so clear. With you, I wanna stay with you. I wanna stay with you. I wanna stay with you.
I can see the sky.
Hello once again, this time from Tübingen. Hope you enjoy the drive through the Swabian Alb from Ulm till here. And now let's say a few words about the beautiful town of Tübingen. A traditional university city in central part of Baden-Württemberg with a population of about 90,000 inhabitants, one-third of them being students, making Tübingen the youngest city in Germany. Tübingen is very famous for its historical town center, picturesquely situated on a hill above the Neckar River. It survives World War II due to the city lack of heavy industry. There are many cobblestone streets, narrow stair alleyways, streets lined with canals, and well-maintained half-timbered houses, making Tübingen one of the most beautiful old towns in Germany. Neckar forms a nice island in Tübingen, the elongated Neckar Insel, famous for its high plane trees. There are many events every year in the city, and the nightlife is very active. Personally visited Tübingen 2 times, enjoyed it a lot, and always had a great time here. And now let's see also some photos from the old town, as I will end the video here at the intersection between the national roads 28 and 27. Hope you enjoy the video and stay tuned for more videos from our road trips here on the channel. Bye bye, till the next time.